sinkholes.
Hello? It's extremely confusing. Dude, I couldn't even tell you how to get out of here. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Alright, Faison Nation, what is up? My name's CJ Faison. First and foremost, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button for me. Today, Sunny Deeds and I are headed into what seems to be an abandoned an abandoned mental institution. Got a little bit of a journey to show you all this. It's an amazing place. You guys are gonna love this explore today. There's a lot of haunted history here within this big psychiatric evaluation center, and we plan on bringing it to you full force today, folks. My gosh, this is crazy, dude. You can hear the wind going through it. There's buildings everywhere, bro. This is crazy. Oh, this shit would do for a video. I'm hoping this don't fall in while I'm in there. Yo, I'd be seriously screwed.
Yeah. Where the f did you go?
Oh, baby. Oh, motherfucker.
What's up?
There's a noose hanging in here. We can get in here if you can fit. Surprise, surprise. Hey, Valentine's Day is coming up. That means a couple important things. Either means that you're gonna go out to dinner with your significant other, or you're probably gonna be sitting on the couch, Netflix and chilling by yourself. You can go to the link in my description. You can get wallets like this right here for yourself or your significant other. It's literally the perfect gift. And guess what? You get a promo off of it because they're allowing me to give like money away. It's kind of cool, actually. These big, thick wallets that we used to have back in the day, that's $19.90. You need to get up in 2020 and get yourself a Ridge wallet for you or your significant other. Now, back to the video. Yeah, I figured so. So in here, guys, this is what's commonly known as asbestos. And yeah, again, that's why we have these masks on right here. Looks like I use that toilet, and Sonny used that one. Okay, that was a little strange. Alright, so I don't know exactly what this area would be, but it's definitely got a lot of graffiti. And I feel like there is a difference between art and graffiti, and this is graffiti. I could do that, but that, no. Oh wow. So I'm guessing this might be like the main entrance, I'm guessing? I don't know. Okay, wow. I really want you all to understand the multitude of just how big this building is. This thing is probably dated back to the 1930s, I would guarantee you. All of these units here, the old sheetrock on top of the brick, just the whole thing. Alright, I thought I heard somebody scream. Could be wrong. Probably one of the hardest parts about being in a place like this is remembering where you just came from. And that's a big drop. Wow. Look at that view. You know, and sometimes what we catch on camera is just unbelievable. To be able to go to these places and take you all along with us is such a cool honor to me. And the fact that I think we're at 220,000 subs now, like, my heart goes out to everybody for you. Like, thank you. And it looks like we had a fire in here. Hello? Okay. I thought you went this way, but I wasn't sure. This looks like maybe what would have been like a kitchen. You know what
I just can't get over it. Everywhere you turn there is a hallway.
I know, it's like, it's extremely confusing. So you all have to comment below what you just saw up in there, because I really couldn't see much.
Ooh.
Dude, I couldn't even tell you how to get out of here. Yo, what is that? Huh?
Somebody busted the hole through the wall and there's like a secret tunnel.
Oh, okay. That's strange. Yo, where are we at right now?
Just water.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Yeah, we gotta like make sure we don't get lost because I don't even have a clue where we're at.
Sounds like water.
Yeah.
I've seen something down here.
You like seen something?
Huh?
You like seen something?
I think so.
Oh! That's footsteps down there. You hear that? Weird. Huh? So I'm not exactly sure where we're at, but I know we're at Asbestos City. So today we also have to meet up with Hobie and Brother Frank and Yusenko. And we can't spend a whole ton of time in here, but we do want to thoroughly explore it. And what I'm trying to get at is this, is if you all want us to bring everybody here and we do a big group investigation at night, comment below, let me know. And what we can do from there, is get this video to 10,000 likes. That's right, 10,000 likes, and we will all come back here at nighttime for you and investigate this thing all the way through. Yo, I don't think this is the way we came from.
No. Yeah, no, because we didn't pass it.
Yeah, I just came through.
You came through this way?
No, Yeah, we ain't been down here. We gotta go back that way.
Dude, it's just, you see holes and you see a long hallway on the end of the bricks in that panel.
I just heard something. Okay, so I think we came through this one, right? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, fresh air. Let's go. Yo. Deeds. Alright, bitch, I know you're gonna scare me. Or not. Oh, Jesus. It sounded like you were down there. It sounded like you were down there. Oh my gosh. There's a damn ladder.
Yeah, there's a whole other room back behind the doors.
Did you climb up in there?
I climbed up, but I didn't go in.
Yeah, this is where people go missing.
Indeed, look at this. Must have been room B1 or B high.
You really believe that?
Yeah.
So the moment that we entered this place, not only did it feel like we were being watched, but it also felt like there was just a weird presence around you. And I didn't really feel like it was like a good energy. It was more or less like a bad and unstable energy. So when we go to these places sometimes, like you just don't know what you're gonna run into. You don't know, is there gonna be somebody in the building waiting to chop your head off? Or is there gonna be someone that you run up on that's, asleep in this building? People are definitely a fear, but what's more of a fear is the unknown of things that are gonna happen. So I walked in the building first before Sunny, and it just really felt that there was something, a negative energy, a weird presence was there. And obviously we were right. The more that we explored around, the more it felt like I was being watched. It really didn't matter if I was in the basement or the second or the third floor. It really felt like I was being watched. So it makes you uneasy at that point, and then it makes it really hard to focus on investigating. And me personally, I go into like survivor mode, like, okay, I gotta make sure like I know how to get out. And there's one way in and one way out of this place. So if you get lost, you're pretty much screwed. And this place was so massive, I don't think you all can understand. It was so easy to get lost because this hallway leads to 4 other hallways that lead to 8 other hallways that lead to 12 other hallways. It's like a maze trying to get in and out of there. The stories that we heard before going into this place were a little disturbing because mainly it was all about hallucination, people getting lost and very disoriented. And I can understand the disorientation part because truly it was a struggle to find, you know, first off, where are we going? And second of all, how do we get back to where we are right now, which was the entrance? So, I mean, a couple turns here and there and then you're completely lost. And then the hallucination factor takes over. And then the fact that in the back of your mind, knowing there's one way in and one way out of this place, it really brought the level of awareness up to a peak that I haven't been at in a very long time. And the hallucination stories that you hear, people hallucinating in there, there's a story, a man supposedly spent over 36 hours inside of this place because he was hallucinating. He always felt like he was getting to the exit, getting to the exit, getting to the exit. He'd see the door, he'd see the light outside, but just couldn't get out. So it's almost like a Blair Witch type feeling, you know, like I think it's the Blair Witch Woods and stuff. Like it's just, you really felt like it was hard to quite possibly get out. And one thing I did read about the hallucination side of it was that the man that stayed in there for 36 hours, he saw this ghost girl, and the ghost girl was always leading him. Come with me, come with me. And she would scream at him if he didn't, and then she'd be yelling at him and become very demonic. So it was a really sinister feeling when we were in there, but whew, I mean, looking back now, I'm like, I'm just first off glad we even got out. So like any small town has many stories around this place. A lot of the stories that you hear, especially online, are that there's bodies found within this place. And there's no news reports. It's like the media is trying to cover it up or the state's trying to cover it up. Not exactly sure how true that is or not, but there were you know, some stories that we read online that basically say, hey, listen, a relative of mine's body was found in here and there's really no news story about it. And why not? So it made it a little bit strange. It's not, you're not sure if they're trying to basically like, you know, suppress a story that's supposedly coming out of this place and the truth behind it, but creeps me out. When this place was open many years ago, there were patients that were constantly being watched, and they always were just, they felt really just caged. They felt like they couldn't go anywhere or do anything without currently being watched. So a lot of the stories and beliefs about this place say that they're watching you. All of these spirits are watching you like they were being watched because that's what they mentally think they're supposed to do. That's what was done to them their whole lives while they're in here. So it would only make sense for them to do the same. And I can tell you firsthand, as soon as we walked in, instantly felt like we were being watched, and honestly felt like we were being followed. And when, I don't know for a fact what we heard was real or not, because I have not even looked at the footage. But when we freaked out and ran, there was a girl that screamed and really put us on edge. I was on pins and needles at this point because I just like, we don't know how to get out of here. We were truly lost at that point. So it was a gamble. Did we go right? Did we go left? Did we go straight? Did we go backwards? We don't really know. So we ran for a good amount of time. You probably will see on the footage, but good grief, like it's such a shallow feeling being in that place, and you feel just like, you feel so small in such a big place that so many eyes are watching you. It's weird. Not only is it very lonely in there, you feel honestly like you're the only human being on earth when you're inside this place, but you also have this real heavy to breathe feeling, like you don't feel like you can take a full breath. And a number of things can cause that. First off, just the density in the air, old wet concrete. It's got that little bit of a heavier breathing, musty feeling and smell to it. But to be honest with you, it wasn't really all that wet inside of there to cause that. So I think it was probably more of the decay of the building that caused that, which made it a little bit more scary, because you're like, man, I can't even take a full breath. You're trying, but you can't. And you really feel trapped when you're in this place. I can't put it any other way. And I can promise you this, when we go back there during the nighttime, it's as scared as I've ever been. Oh my gosh, look at your left. Listen.
Did you know what this kind of reminds me of? A little.
Penhurst?
Yeah. You want to see that?
That was me. Sonny, there's people. Sorry. They were just saying something about a ritual.
About what?
A ritual or something. They could have just been saying this might be a place people do rituals. I don't know.
Down that hallway too, where we were just at.
Sonny. Listen. Fucking let me go. Supposedly this building and about 4 other ones in this area are extremely haunted, because this was an old children's and adults. One side was children's, one side was adult, like mental institution, like psychiatric ward. But again, we want to come back here tonight. right after we get done filming at a couple other locations for you all. And we want to be able to come back, and they're yelling at us now, but the power is in numbers. And that's what we want to come back as with a whole group of us. So, what'd they say?
I don't know, but I said in my video that we're getting away from the assholes that are in there destroying stuff.
So, hang on a second there, Sonny. So one thing that I do want to let y'all know is we're definitely coming back. Sonny said it best, the power is in numbers, especially when you're in a place like that big. It'd be different if it were maybe one or two more of us. You know, two more of us would actually be good, because then you can do the buddy system. Two people can go one way, two people can go the other. As soon as you stop exploring, come back to the middle, go up to the next floor together. Just simply because you have these asshole kids like this, and they want to destroy stuff and throw stuff around. Just disrespectful. And perfect example, spray painted a park bench. Like, come on folks, it's 2020, have a little bit more class than that. So I am going to leave you all off with one thing: get this video to 10,000 likes, and I will bring the crew back here. We will do some serious nighttime exploring in all of these buildings. There's probably realistically 5 or 6 buildings that we're going to be able to go into. So it could be a whole series. If you guys want to see a whole series of this stuff, drop a comment below, let me know, and we'll see you all shortly. So I already know that you all are going to hit that 10,000 like goal. The Faison Nation is strong. This channel is absolutely amazing. You all support me to the very end of things. You always have my back. So first off, I appreciate that. And that's exactly why we went back and filmed there before this video ever even went up. Before this video was ever even thought about being filmed like it is right now, we went back. I knew we were gonna break the record, so go ahead, hit this video to 10,000 likes. We will post it as soon as you guys hit that 10,000 like mark, and I promise you, you're gonna wanna get your popcorn ready, you're gonna wanna turn the lights off, grab a friend, and pay attention, because in the background of this video, you're gonna hear and see things that quite possibly you might be stuck with forever.
I'm stuck. Stuck.
You gotta go back down.
I can't. I can't get in this.